Hello, my guys and goddesses of the Pisces fishy spectrum. So, a few things that Spirit just told me that I forgot to mention, you guys, in my end of the year reads. Sometimes I'll go back and watch my videos because I'll make sure that like I like to make sure that the energy was on point from my end. And sometimes, I don't always do this, but sometimes spirit allow me to catch something when I'm looking at the cards that I'm pulling, and I'll start seeing other things immediately. Okay? I'll start channeling. And a few things that I didn't mention that I probably should have mentioned yesterday in that video was the fact that towards the end of this year, you guys, some of you guys on the downside, not all of you, but some of you are going to experience some losses in your family, maybe some friends. Um, they're going to be, and I'm praying that this isn't. Usually, when I channel like deaths and things like this and time frames, I'm usually right. But in this case, I hope I'm not. But some of you guys also, with that heartbreak energy that I felt, that Dark Night of the Soul card that I pulled, I also see some of you guys, again, not all of you, but some of you guys are going to be experiencing some sort of death in your life. Someone that you may be related to. This could be a friend. This could be, I'm hoping not some of you guys past lover. I don't know exactly who it is. Okay. But some of you guys are going to go through some loss. Okay. In your life. Some sort of loss in your life. Some of you, it will just be a heartbreak. Some of you guys, it could be, you feeling like you realizing that you're just going to have to turn your back on some people. But for some of you, it's also going to be a literal death. Okay. um Also, when I pulled that page of swords with that big ass pinnacle on the bottom of the deck, again, you guys, some people, I realize, like, if I don't put a catchy title to my videos, people let a lot of people won't click on that video. Um, in the YouTube community, within the past 5 years, we've gotten so used to clickbait. I noticed my videos that do the best are the ones with the really, really dramatic, catchy titles. And even if they are catchy, dramatic titles, it's because it's something that I'm really, really speaking about in the reading. I'm one of those readers, like, I don't like using clickbait for my videos. I don't like that. I understand people feel like they have to do what they got to do to draw people in. I understand that. But let me just tell y'all, some of the main videos that I have that be having fucking gems in it, some of the things that y'all should really be tuning in to catch, be the ones that don't have the catchy titles. Like the ones when I put end of the year reading or general read. I notice when it's just a regular title, a lot of people don't click on it. And that's a big, like, that's unfortunate, because those are some of the main videos that be having gems in there that could pertain to your life, and some things that you really, really, really should probably take some sort of, initiative, or look at it in a way that could, like, you know um be relevant to your life or whatever. So, again, like, I hate it when I look at videos, no matter if it's like a regular vlog or a tarot reading or whatever, which nowadays I'm trying to stray away from watching. I feel like, as readers, especially if you're a professional reader, it's very important sometimes, and this is just talking about readers. It's not always a good thing to kind of watch a lot of tarot reading videos, because sometimes I've noticed, like, when I watch tarot readings, a lot of people's messages are the same, which I feel, and this is no shade to anybody, because I love a lot of people. Um, Mystic Beauty is one of the ones that I honestly love watching, because she's so different. Not only is she from my state, she's like from her town. The town that she's from is like right next to the town where I'm from. But she's so different. Her messages. This girl is so spiritually anointed. Like, if you guys aren't tapped into her videos, please watch her. She mostly do general reads. She don't really do a lot of zodiac signs. But when I tell you, her messages will resonate. When I was going through my dark night of the soul with my twin flame, like, her videos are one of the things that kind of helped pull me out of that darkness. This girl was like speaking my life as it was happening. Another one is Mystic Goddess. I love Mystic Goddess too. People say that her readings are kind of dark, but I'm telling you, she will get you like right. She will have you fucking prepared for the worst. I'm telling you. She has is another one of the readers, and let me tell you guys, I just started watching these people like the end of last year, early this year. I've always been reading. I don't read other readers to learn how to read because I've always been reading. I've been reading for years. I just read because I wanted some guidance on my life, and at times it's hard as a reader for a reader to kind of, even though for me it's gotten a lot easier, but it used to be hard as hell for me to read for myself because I always felt like I was being too biased in situations. But I'm telling you, the guidance that I needed at that time when I was in a really dark place, um, in my life, those two readers, who else I want to say? Um, um, Pisces Moon Intuitive, I believe her name is. She doesn't show her face, but her messages have also helped me. And of course, Spiritual Liaison. I love her. She's another Pisces reader. But those are the four main ones that I will say that I have watched constantly because they are just, they speak to my life in such a tremendous way. Okay? But other than them, I don't really too much get involved in too many other readers like that. Like, I'll catch a few people every once in a while, but like I said before, you know. Oh, and also I think his name is Starseed Zayad. I love him as well. I absolutely love him because he's like, he be getting the girls together in his video. I love his video. But, you know, and even with them, I try not to be so repeated with it, you know, as a reader, because, you know, you, like I said before, you know, if you're someone you just love to watch tarot readers and you don't really read yourself, completely knock yourself out. Watch as many readers as you can because we all offer something different, okay? What I may not be able to give you, somebody else may. A lot of these readers are on here doing what they're doing for a reason. And I have so much respect for a lot of them. For a fucking lot of them. Okay? But yeah. So, anyway, basically what I was saying was, with that Page of Swords and that Queen of Pentacles, I mean, not that Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you got confirmation. A lot of you guys are getting ready to step into some abundance. I'm telling you. A lot of you guys' life is about to change. For me to say that, and I didn't mean to. But when I got that Page of Swords, and on the bottom of the deck was that Ace of Pentacles. Someone is also going to be watching you guys, are probably already watching some of you. That is ready, that's just kind of studying you, that is possibly going to offer you a big fucking opportunity, okay? For those of you, because I have this problem too at times, you guys. You know, I'll see other people that started their channels, their YouTube channels, doing what I do around the same time as me. And I'll see them growing faster than me. And it's just like, I feel like sometimes it'll make me feel, I'm going to be honest, because I'm a spiritual being, but I'm in a human body, living a human existence. So sometimes I have emotions that kind of get to me at times. And I'll see them growing a lot faster. And it's just like, I always look at it like, what is it about me that is not resonating? Or what is it about me that people don't like? Or what is it about me? You know, because I know I'm different. I know my personality is different. I know the way I look is different. You know, I know a lot of things about me are different. And sometimes I'll get kind of down on myself. But Spirit had to get me together and say, listen. Just because it looks like you're not going anywhere, you just don't know what is ahead for you. Spirit told me stop comparing myself to other people. You know, don't allow that spirit of, demonic spirit of envy come over me, because that's not who I am. Just like I said, yes, I've done dark works in the past, but truly, I'm a being of light. I'm an earth angel. I am here to do light work. And I understand that. I understand that. Just because I like to wear black lipstick and black fingernails does not mean that I'm dark on the inside, because I'm really not. You know? And I'm starting to step more into my light, okay? And, you know, Spirit is saying some people may not resonate with you right now, but some people, you know, they just may have to grow. You may have to grow on some people. And just because it feels like you haven't really met your potential as far as people or whatever, does not mean it's going to happen. Your soul tribe will come. But for speaking for you guys, when I saw that Page of Swords and that Ace of Pentacles that I pulled, and please, if you did not watch that video that I did yesterday, please, the one before this one, when I did the end of the year reading, you guys, please, please, please go and check that video out. Because I'm telling you, you guys, it's some gems in that video that you guys probably don't want to miss, okay? Everything does not have to be about a love situation, you know? I notice when I talk about twin flames or love or whatever, those get the most views. But come on, you guys, it's like, that's not all that life has to offer. Yes, we want love. Yes, we love being in love. We want to meet our person. For some of us that are in twin flame situations, deep down inside, yes, we want to be with our person. We want things to work out. But that cannot be your only focus in life. For some of you guys, I'm telling you, you guys are going to step into something very big. And you guys may have missed that message because you're too focused on one thing instead of looking at all aspects of your life that could possibly change for the better. Okay? But for those of you who suffered with self-esteem issues like me, maybe you went through life not always being popular, being constantly looked over, you know, being judged for being different, for dressing different, for acting different. You know, I got certain people, because I lived in Colorado for 10 years, from the age of 11 to 21. Okay? And so even though I've been back home in Louisiana for well over damn near fucking almost 20 years now, I still talk different from a lot of people in my family. Some people in my family so damn country, you can't even understand what the fuck they're saying. But they'll laugh at me because I talk, I guess, like a white person. I don't know. That's what, especially when I moved back, y'all, my accent was like more proper than this. Okay? Since I've been back home, I can hear the countryness coming out in my accent, especially when I get very passionate about something or I'm pissed off. It comes out heavy. But for the most part, when I'm just, you know, really just calm and just talking, I guess I sound too proper for some people. And I noticed that, like, and I'm not going to say everybody, but sometimes in the black community, if we don't present ourselves a certain way, if we don't come off a certain way, or if we don't dress a certain way, we get looked down upon. And that's been the story of my life, my whole life, you know, even with family members, you know. And it's just like, whenever I say something, they'll laugh, and it's just like, it's childish. But at the end of the day, I have to understand some people, you know, like them, are just closed-minded and don't really, because they feel like they can't relate to me, they would rather make fun of me, you know. And that's the way I've always felt throughout my whole life. Like, I always felt like I wasn't black enough for my people, but then I always felt like I wasn't white enough for white people. So I just never knew how to fit in with anybody, which is one of the reasons why I am alone and why I just stay to myself, because it's so hard, you know, being accepted for who you are when it's not what people are used to. So some of you guys may feel like that. Feel like you've always been like the one that people looked down on or looked over, or wasn't cool enough, wasn't smart enough, wasn't popular enough, wasn't pretty enough, wasn't handsome enough, or whatever. And you just feel like, this is my life. Some of you guys have kind of become content with that and felt like, well, I've never been that type of person. I've never been that person that, you know, a lot of people gravitated towards. So this is my life. I'm okay with it. No, Spirit says no. Always think bigger and better. I always have to get myself together, you know? And I always have to look at it like, just because, just because I'm not where I want to be in life right now, does not mean it's not going to happen. Y'all just don't understand how things happen in life. The next few months of your life even could look completely different than what it is right now. You may feel like shit ain't moving around in your life, like things just will never take off in your life, and you will be surprised to know that that one opportunity will change your life just like that. I used to tell myself, like, especially when I first got married, because before my husband, I was just like I am now. I used to wear my black lipstick. I used to wear my black fingernail polish. I would dress in, like, all black. And I allowed him to change me. He got to the point where he started, like, approving my clothes, shopping for me and shit. And I even tried to change myself to fit in with certain family members. But now, at 39 years old, I'm like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I love to wear collars from time to time. And yes, I go in public dressed like you saw me yesterday. I like wearing my fucking black lipstick. I love listening to Nirvana. I love listening to whatever the fuck I want to listen to. And I'm going to speak the way the fucking I speak. The way I speak, I don't give a shit who doesn't like it. And I'm not talking about anybody on this platform, but just in my personal life. I don't care who does not accept me for who I am. I don't give a fuck if I have to go through life being a loner bitch, which I love being, by the way. So don't take that as, there's a difference in being lonely, okay? I'm not lonely, I'm a loner by choice. I love being to myself. But I'm just saying, like, I've always been misunderstood. And I feel like a lot of people energy that I'm feeling, you guys, especially Pisces, we're some of the main ones who are misunderstood. A lot of people don't get us. A lot of people don't get us. You know? Our wave isn't hot. What about us, you know, and you see I use the word wave, right? Our wave isn't hot because they don't understand it. Okay? But just like my personal style is, like what y'all see in Rihanna, I've always been like that. My mom would tell you guys, since I was like a preteen, teenager, how she's like into that like alternative, different type look. That's always been me. That's always been who I am. Like how Khalees is. Y'all know the singer Khalees. That's always been me. I've always been different. Always been like that. Okay? But when you're a black alternative type of girl, now I'm not even, when I say alternative, I'm not even talking about as far as like the type of music that I listen to, but just being alternative could mean so many different things. When people hear the word alternative, they automatically think it's about music. No. Alternative means something that is different, like you live on an alternate lifestyle that is different from what society deems as normal. Okay? It's something that's different, you know? And that's just always been me. I've always been alternative. So when I say I'm an alternative, it's because I'm different from what society sees as normal. I live a witchy lifestyle. I do spell work. I love, you know, aligning with the seasons. I love, you know, just being to myself. I love talking to myself. I love fucking talking to the wind. Okay? I love weird, dark ass art. I love art that is just dark and just seen as something crazy or scary to other people. That's just me. That's just always been the type of person that I am. I have an eclectic taste of music. I love jazz. I love pop. I love alternative music. I love it all. Okay? So when you guys see me online and I'm listening to certain types of music or dressed a certain way, just know that I'm not a poser or anything like that. That's just me truly being who I am. Okay? So, but anyway, I felt the need to channel this and to speak more about it. Just because your moment has not come, Pisces, you may feel different and weird. And like I did in the past when I tried to change myself up to please people, fuck that shit. Because you just don't know. Whatever it is that people sees weird about you, I get talked about so much, y'all. Not only by family members, but by everybody. People laugh at me, like when I'm in the grocery store. I can hear people like giving me looks and shit. And I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? Whatever is different about you, someone, trust and believe when I say this, someone in a high position is looking at you. And everything about you that others may look at, that look down on and talk about, is what they're fucking loving about you. They're fucking loving that shit about you. Okay? So don't fucking think for a second that you need to change anything about yourself. Fuck that shit. Be you. Because when I pulled that Page of Swords with that big ass ace on the bottom of the deck, I'm telling you, for some of you guys, someone is in a big place, in a high position, looking at you. And they're going to give you an opportunity of a fucking lifetime that's going to change your life. I feel this in my soul. I feel it in my spirit. For some of you, this person haven't come across you, Spirit is saying. But for some of you, someone has been watching you for months, probably even longer, just studying you. And they're going to go in for the kill. They're going to offer you a fucking contract, you guys. That's going to change your life for the rest of your life. You are going to be able to eat. Your generations are going to be able to eat off of this. So again, Spirit is saying, do not change a goddamn thing about yourself. If anything, grow more confident in who you are. Grow more confident in about what you're doing, about who you are. Learn more. Sharpen your skills when it comes to what you love to do. Because I'm telling you, what everybody just never understood about you is going to be your big fucking break. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. And I'll see you guys in the next video.